Hello and welcome to the second page of assignment AA, page 270. These problems go with the SSS inequality, and it states if two sides of a triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle and the third side of one triangle is longer than the third side of another, then the angle between the pair of the congruent sides in the first triangle is greater than the corresponding angle in the second triangle. So these examples address that very theorem. Okay, we're to write an inequality to say which angle is greater. We're looking at angle MPR versus angle NPR. The measure of angle MPR compared to the measure of angle NPR. Okay, MPR is opposite the 13 side. NPR is opposite the 10 side. Because 13 is greater than 10, that angle is bigger. Angle MPR is greater than angle NPR. Okay, on number 2, we're comparing the measure of angle ABD with that of the measure of angle CBD. Alright, the measure of angle ABD is opposite 11. CBD is opposite 16. CBD is bigger. So the measure of angle ABD is less than the measure of angle CBD. Okay, here we're measuring angle C versus that of angle Z. Okay, angle C is opposite 48, angle Z is opposite 50. That means angle Z is greater. The way we say it though, measure of angle C is less than the measure of angle Z. Okay, and now we're finally on this set, we're comparing the measure of angle XYW with that of the measure of angle WYZ. Okay, XYW is opposite 28, WYZ is opposite 42. The WYZ angle is opposite the longer side, so we will read this as the measure of angle XYW is less than the measure of angle WYZ. Okay, now we're going to apply this down to inequalities. We're to write and solve an inequality to describe the values of x. Two angles we're going to address are the 52 and the 1/2 x minus 6. So we'll set up an inequality for that here. 52 and 1/2 x minus 6. Okay, 52 is opposite 28, 1/2 minus x minus 6 is opposite 12. So the 52 side is greater. We're going to go about solving this. 1/2 x, add 6 to both sides to get 58. And then we're going to multiply both sides by 2 to get 116. Flipping this around, it reads x is less than 116. Now, we can't just stop there, because if I say a number less than x is less than 116, that we could even include 0 or negatives. We got to put a lower limit on that. Going back up to our variable expression, the 1/2 x minus 6, well, that degree has to be greater than 0. So we're going to do just that and solve this real quick here. 1/2 x greater than 6, multiply by 2. X got to be greater than 12 for this angle to stay above 0. So we're going to write a compound inequality, and we're going to get 116 on the high end. We're going to do 12 on the low end, and that's our range of values for x. So you have to do two inequalities on these. All right, number 6 is going to work very similar. We have 3x minus 3, that angle measure compared to that of 33. 33 is opposite 36 side, 3x minus 3 is opposite 30 side. It is obvious that the 33 is greater, 3x minus 3 less than 33. Let's go ahead and solve this for x. Add 3 to both sides. 3x is less than 36. Divide by 3. X is less than 12. So that's the high end of our inequality, but now we can't have 0 or negative. Let's make sure this 3x minus 3 is greater than 0. Add 3. Divide by 3. It's got to be greater than 1. Here's our compound inequality. We got to stay less than 12, but we got to be greater than 1. And there you go.